Bluetooth paired. Bluetooth connected.
Just filming, putting it live Facebook. I've been involved with Hannah for a couple of years. Worked with IT and David for a couple of years. And, so yeah, because I'm half Korean, so that's my Asian connection.
Hey, fantastic!
We're working hard with PCC.
Yeah.
On that, getting the bond through.
Oh yeah. Now you're doors.
Thank you.
Yeah. And a whole new group of people.
Yeah, well, 3 new people.
I know, it's amazing.
Dude, we're going to work hard on it.
Yeah, I got very excited. Just some growth got on there and
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's the difference with me. I had to do it.
How y'all doing tonight? Good. I can't hear you. How y'all doing? Good. All right. My name is David. And I'm co-chair of the Save Our Seniors Network. I want to welcome each and every one of you for being here. And first off, we're going to take time to do a shout out to some of our special guests here. Representing Congresswoman Karen Bass, hopefully the next mayor of Los Angeles. That would be Director Mr. Kenneth Ahn. Mr. Ahn, welcome. Also, we have representing the office of Assemblyman Miguel Santiago, who along with our own Al Muratsuchi sponsored AB 279, the bill which would have stopped the evictions. Mr. Eric Moon, where are you, Mr. Moon? Thank you for coming. So welcome everybody. Squeezing our last heat wave, globally inspired heat wave, summer out, and abruptly fall will come in for another beautiful California winter that's coming up. It's really good for you all to come out here on Saturday night and sacrifice that for this very important cause. About 2 years ago, in February, Keiro came out with a statement in the newspaper, which many of you saw, and it was publicized all over the place. And they said that Pacifica has given assurances that no residents will be evicted during this pandemic. Keiro will continue to work with the ICF administration to help ensure that all residents are appropriately and safely cared for. This is February 2nd, 2021. So what happened? Did they keep their promise? It don't look like it. Despite Keiro's assurances, from February 2020, about 70 seniors were evicted from Pacifica's Sakura ICF. In the lead up to the evictions, the facility was cited 4 times for offenses such as having a dysfunctional hot water system, deficient food, illegal intimidation, when administrators told the seniors, if you are here after the final eviction day, no one will be around to care for you. That's illegal, they got fined. Despite warnings from 10 doctors who served the patients for 30 years, they were evicted anyway. One of the leaders of the family council's mom passed away after 4 months. There are 2 others we know of who have passed away, but we do not yet know the full extent of those who did not survive the eviction. The COVID pandemic has exposed all the actors and their true character. The U.S. healthcare system got exposed, the most expensive healthcare system in the whole world, with the least bang for buck. A system that is ranked 30th, behind Mexico, but ahead of Lithuania. Pacifica and Keiro have been exposed as profiteers who would kick out our seniors during the pandemic to make more money from building apartments and a parking lot. Kei-Ai LA and Kei-Ai South Base together had 134 deaths. That's why we have 134 right here on the street to the left of me. 115 at Kei-Ai LA alone, with 300 deaths. Now just to provide a little perspective on what those numbers mean, let me give you a few numbers in California. The California Veterans Administration, they had 2,100 deaths, 2,100. They had 3 deaths. The Jewish Homes, a nonprofit, 4,100 deaths, 4,100. They had 3 deaths, approximately the same time period. And once again, 134 with 400 deaths. What do you think about that? We found a citation issued by CNS that said Kei-Ai was mixing COVID staff and non-COVID staff in the same break room. It said that housekeepers were not wearing proper PPEs while they're cleaning the rooms and other violations. Kei-Ai was charged with, quote, endangering possibly the lives and livelihood of 286 patients and their staff with COVID-19. This is very incriminating. Facilities receive only $250 per day for each low-income Medi-Cal patient. That's most of our folks. That's most of the people who's in nursing homes. But facilities get up to $1,000 per day per person for COVID patients. So profit is a big reason facilities take in COVID patients at the expense of others, although they're needed. But they'll never pay you that. Keiro must be held responsible for selling off the facilities without vetting or getting input from the community. Keiro must be held responsible for deceiving the families in the community that there will be no evictions and that Pacifica will ensure all patients are safe and sound. For the uncountable number of COVID deaths at Kei-Ai due to their gross negligence in failing to prevent the spread of COVID among their staff. For their part, Pacifica must at least fulfill the requirement ordered by the AG to compensate the community for transforming our nonprofit into their for-profit. Compensation was set at $237,000 per year. And that's for 5 years, so that's $1.2 million. But we never saw it, and there's no record of it. Pay it up, Pacifica. The only way Keiro can atone for their lies and cruel behavior is by restoring the legacy of Japanese nursing homes and returning the $84 million that they're hoarding back to the community to build a new bilingual bicultural nursing home. Now, how is that for you and I? Keiro board has a choice. You want to be remembered for building a home for the community that will have benefits for generations to come, or you can be remembered for being penny pinchers who have destroyed bilingual bicultural care by giving away our community icon to resort developers. Which you want to be remembered for, Keiro? So say it with me 5 times. Save our seniors, justice for our seniors. Save our seniors, justice for our seniors.
Save our seniors, justice for our seniors.
One more time. Save our seniors, justice for our seniors.
Save our seniors, justice for our seniors.
You can do together. Save our seniors.
Justice for our seniors.
Justice for our seniors. One more time. Save our seniors. Justice for our seniors.
Justice for our seniors.
Thank you very much. Give yourselves a hand. Now, Save Our Seniors, we're very proud to present someone who is a native born Filipino. You can catch him in the Netflix anthology, the series Medal of Honor. He is also the lead actor in the second season of the critically acclaimed AMC series, The Keiro, which can be viewed on Hulu or Amazon Prime. I watch that all the time. It costs a lot. He's also appeared in several television shows, including Greek, Grey's Anatomy, Hawaii Five-0. He has performed at the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, Improv, and other venues. So everybody, let's give him a warm welcome. Give it up for Southern California born and bred, Derek Vio. Derek Vio, everybody. Give it up, Derek.
Let's hear it for David. Get up here. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Huh? Excited? We activist mode? We ready to make some change? Yeah, sorry, Tablet to me is not here. David Owen's not here. I'm cheaper, you know. I think that's how I ended up here. But it's an honor to be here. I see a lot of familiar faces out there, some new ones as well. You know, it's a beautiful night outside, right? USC is winning. Huh? It's a beautiful night, isn't it? I know. Shout out to the Bruins. They're trying to divide us. They're trying to divide us. I got love for the Bruins. Don't post that. All right, let's get to some serious business. I feel a little too overdressed. All right. You guys ready? Okay, let's do this. Listen, 14 months ago, our community gathered here in the Japanese American National Museum Pavilion for Kansha Obon 2, Dance for Our Seniors. And we returned here tonight as we did last year as an expression of our deepest appreciation for all those made invaluable contributions to supporting the fight for our seniors who resided at the former Keiro facilities. We also commemorate the 134 seniors who lost to COVID-19 at the former Keiro facilities. And we gather again in their memory, and in memory of the 9 more that we lost since Kansha Obon 2. So to commemorate their lives, you will later in the program receive a candle to place on the table, as I just did magically. Boom, there it is. In memory of the 134 lives lost at the Keiro facilities due to COVID. The Save Our Seniors Network expresses their gratitude to all who have supported their cause. So let us gather in joy and in bon odori. A lot of you are ready for that, huh? But before we get to bon odori, what is bon odori and what is a bon for that matter? Obon is a Buddhist tradition honoring one's ancestors. It's featured at the end of the terror. You can watch it on Hulu. Okay. And bon odori is the traditional Japanese dancing that you may have seen performed at Obon. Okay? Remember Karate Kid 2? Remember Tango was showing Daniel-san? We'll do it better tonight. We're going to be doing a lot of that tonight. When we dance bon odori, we receive our ancestors' spirits, and then we send them off again. So tonight we honor those who have passed and rededicate ourselves to continue the fight for the living. But before we get into the dancing later this evening, we'll welcome on stage some very special guests who will speak, educate, and entertain. So hold on to your happy coats, uchiwas, and hachimakis, all right? And without further ado, our first speaker will be speaking on behalf of the Sakura Family Council. The Family Council was formed last year by family members as a united voice against the callous
and life-threatening evictions of their seniors from the Sakura Intermediate Care Facility, known as the Sakura ICF. Representing the Sakura Family Council is Francine Imai, and she's joined on stage with a family member, and Francine is also speaking on behalf of 3 other family council members who could not make it tonight. Mrs. Margaret Miyauchi-Leon, Mr. Michael Toji, and Dr. Kensaku Nakayama. Please join me in giving Francine and her family a warm welcome.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule to join us this evening. My name is Francine Mai. I am a volunteer for Save Our Seniors Network and a former Sakura ICF Family Council member, which I am very strong supporter of, and I'm really honored to represent them this evening. I would also like to dedicate my portion of my speech to my late aunt, Joyce Yonemoto, who supported me through all my struggles and was also a very strong supporter of SOS. I would like to share some brief information of my family's history. Prior to World War II, my family owned Fukuyama Harbor right here in Little Tokyo. After the war started, the government took everything from them, their business, home, and whatever they had with the exception of what they could fit in a suitcase. At the time, there was my Jichan, Bachan, auntie, and uncle. They were sent to an internment camp in Gila River, Arizona. My mother's life started there in May of 1943. When released in 1945, they had nothing to go back to. Now I would like to share my heartbreaking story with you due to simple history. My mother chose to reside at the Sakura Intermediate Care Facility at the end of October in 2019. And this was right before the pandemic started. My mother suffered from dementia, Alzheimer's, and was diagnosed as being bipolar. At the start of COVID, Pacifica had assured us they would not close the facility while we were in a pandemic. The moment skilled nursing facilities were accepting new residents, we were asked to get prepared to have our loved ones relocated. We pleaded with them to keep the facility open at least until the end of the pandemic. They wouldn't budge. Under the leadership of Beverly Ito, Sakura Intermediate Care Facility is the only facility we know that had a 0 COVID resident case. With this being said, none of us wanted to relocate our loved ones. Kei-Ai Los Angeles or South Bay have bicultural care that had a high case of COVID and death rate, so we would definitely not choose either facility. Many other skilled nursing facilities in the surrounding area had COVID cases, none or death, but no bicultural care. We were not even able to tour the facilities to see if it was the right fit for our loved ones. We wanted to keep our loved ones where they would be safe, loved, and getting the same care they were receiving. There were no equivalent facilities. The outstanding care and love that Beverly Ito and her staff provided the residents could not be replaced at any other facility. Pacifica did not care if they had the only COVID-free facility in the state or the best staff. They still shut them down with plans to tear it down with rental properties right next door to Sakura's facility. This shows totally no respect to our elders because we create so much more traffic, crime, and noise. They presently live in a beautiful, peaceful setting. The ICF building is still standing and is vacant. With this being said, they truly did not have to evict the residents. Due to my mother's condition, she became very depressed when she heard the ICF was going to close, and she would have to relocate. She became fixated on this and stopped eating because she was constantly in fear she would have to leave her home. She said she was not leaving. I promised her I would fight for her and do whatever I could to allow her to stay. She was very proud of my involvement with the Sakura Family Council and the Save Our Seniors Network. Beginning of June 2001, I picked her up to have her relocated. She cried and she said she was going back to Sakura. She said, I'm not moving. I didn't give you permission to take me out of Sakura. I don't give a damn what you say. This was the most heartbreaking day of my life. After being relocated, she started going downhill very quickly. It didn't matter who visited her every day. She missed her home. She missed everything. 3.5 short months after being relocated on September 11, 2021, my mother passed. At Pacifica allowed residents to stay at least until the pandemic ended. I truly believe she would have had a much better quality of life in her final days. At this time, I would also like to share the experiences of some of the Sakura Family Council members who unfortunately could not join us today, but send their full support. Mr. Michael Toki's mother, a 99-year-old Nikkei, whose comfortable life was ripped from her, pulling her into a life of uncertainty, just like the concentration camp she endured during World War II. Please imagine the bewildering turn of circumstances for Mrs. Toki, the last remaining resident at Sakura ICF. For over a decade, the ICF was a place of familiar energy and comfort where she expected to live out for years. But in the final days, it had morphed into a lonely, frightening place, spending her days and nights alone in a near-empty facility. She was finally forced to beg and cheer for her son to have her transferred to Sakura Gardens. For Mrs. Margaret Yaluchi Leong, the shock and disappointment she must have felt with the attempt by Kei-Ai to hide her father's COVID status from her and her family. This is so disgraceful and demands a thorough investigation. He was diagnosed as positive, and when transferred from the Sakura ICF to Kei-Ai caught COVID. The over 114 COVID deaths at Kei-Ai as of May 2022 is an unforgiving outcome that also demands an investigation. This also discloses the lack of planning and staff training like Pacifica, which led to these horrific results. Once Pacifica allowed Kei-Ai to accept outside COVID patients without notice, this endangered the unsuspecting residents who trusted but were betrayed. SOS continues to strongly request the California Attorney General to investigate Kei-Ai and Pacifica Companies on its conduct during those troubling times. Our final story is that of Dr. Kansha Obon's 94-year-old mother who lived at Sakura ICF for over 8.5 years and was forced to relocate in August 2021. She is now at a regular skilled nursing facility with non-bilingual bicultural care. There is only one caregiver who has Japanese language skills making communication difficult. This means the simple day-to-day life, pleasures that complete the resident's life, and difference in meaning is greatly diminished. This training facility has led to his mother's conditions deteriorate to go from an environment we were heard to one that wasn't. It has created a world of darkness for the little son's life. Please keep in mind that these are representative voices out of the over 70 residents who resided there in January 2021. The majority of whose experiences are not here today. Also, please try to imagine if these were the experiences of your elderly parents or relatives. How would you feel? Many of our elderly Japanese were sent to or born in internment camps. Please join us to allow our elderly to live in the remainder of their lives by not having the rights taken from them again. They held a very big part in helping to build our country. All elderly deserve to be treated with respect, love, and the best of care in their final years, no matter if they are black, white, brown, red, or yellow. Ephesians 6:2-3 says, honor your mother and father. This is the first commandment that has a promise with it. The promise is that everything will be well with you and you will have a long life on earth. In closing, I would like to thank all the Sakura ICF family council members for sharing their devastating stories. I would also like to express my appreciation and gratitude to the Sakura Family Council and Save Our Seniors Network for honoring my mother's memory, the memories of all the former Sakura IC residents that were unfairly evicted, and most importantly, for those who are we honor here today, which lives the loss of COVID, Kei-Ai, and self-made. To all those attending today, a very big thank you for allowing me to share and for your gracious support. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Francine. Please send our thanks and love to your loved ones, and thank you for your bravery and standing up accessible, culturally sensitive services for our Bachans and Jichans. You honor us all by exemplifying the spirit and legacy left by the original founders of Keiro. We thank you and all the former and current residents of Sakura ICF and their family members. And personally, I just wanted to share that I feel very honored to be here, all jokes aside from the beginning, but just to be reminded to, honor my grandparents. I have one that's still with us. And obviously, our younger generations, we wouldn't have the opportunities that we have if it wasn't for, everything that they had to go through and sacrifice. So, just thank you so much, Save Our Seniors, for having me tonight. It's now my honor to introduce our first distinguished guest, representing the 27th Congressional District, Congresswoman Judy Chu. Congresswoman Chu, come on. Congresswoman Chu has been with our community since the first ad hoc committee was formed in 2016 to save Keiro. Congresswoman Chu strongly opposed the sale of the 4 Keiro facilities to the International Investment Corporation, Pacifica Companies, and she continues to support and advocate for justice for the 134 senior lives lost to COVID at the Pacifica Companies nursing home and health care facilities. So please give it up for the Honorable Congresswoman Chu. Let her hear it. Come on, get it out.
I'm Congressmember Judy Chu, and I'm honored to be here at this solemn occasion with the Save Our Seniors Network and community to remember those whose lives we lost over the past 2 years. I'd especially like to thank Keiro Ono for her tireless work for the seniors of this community. Your dedication to the residents and surrounding community of this center has brought this issue the attention that it deserves, and I'm proud to stand with all of you this evening. For over 50 years, Keiro nursing facilities were the hub of connection for the Japanese American community here in Southern California. People come from not only the greater Los Angeles area, but from all over the state of California to retire, and they made a home at Keiro because of its unique bilingual services and care for the elderly in the community. These were residents that lived long, hard lives and included people who left everything in the hopes of a better life in the United States. And they were people who also survived the injustices of American history, that is, the internment camps. So when this facility was sold to a private real estate company, I stood with the Save Our Seniors Network to protest the sale and to insist that these essential cultural services be maintained. Now, how we care elders says so much about who we are and about our values, which is why the last 2 years of the pandemic have been so disturbing. Since the sale of these nursing facilities to a private development company, I've heard from many community advocates so concerned about the decline of care in what is named now Kei-Ai facilities. Unfortunately, these concerns turned out to be so well-founded. An investigation by the LA Times found that the Kei-Ai facility was the single deadliest nursing facility in California in 2021. And that is so unacceptable. To the families of those who were lost and are here tonight, I want to say that our thoughts are with you and we grieve alongside you. For too long, the concerns of the community, of family members, and of the medical community have gone unanswered. Advocates like Save Our Seniors have been ringing the alarm bell on the conditions for the residents of Kei-Ai for years. But in the middle of a pandemic, it seemed like no one was listening. Well, I am here to tell you that I am listening. I actually sit in Washington, D.C. on the House Ways and Means Committee, specifically the Health Subcommittee, which oversees healthcare programs, including the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or what's called CMS. CMS is the oversight body that is responsible for federally regulating skilled nursing facilities like Kei-Ai. So I want to thank you because we've asked for specific details on the cases of the deaths at Kei-Ai, and now we have gathered them all. And I'm here to announce to you all today that I will be writing a letter to CMS and its state level counterpart asking for an investigation into these deaths and why the many substantiated complaints have not been investigated. And I will demand an answer. We must make sure that these complaints and these lives are not swept under the rug. This community and these seniors are too precious of a resource to just abandon. Each of you has played an integral role in making sure that the voices of the Kei-Ai community are heard. Together, let us make sure that the seniors of this community are not forgotten and that they get the care they deserve. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Representative Judy Chu, for bringing the power of your congressional office to this very important campaign for your advocacy work since 2016. For those who may not already know, the 5-acre campus was established in the early 1910s with the founding of the Jewish Home for the Aged and was then sold to Keiro Senior Healthcare, a nonprofit organization, in 1974. Following the Jewish Home for the Aged model, Keiro provided culturally sensitive elder care for the Japanese and Japanese American community here in the greater Los Angeles area for more than 40 years. Many in our audience tonight will remember the broad community opposition to the sale of Keiro facilities to Pacifica Companies 5 years ago. We did not believe then that Pacifica Companies, an international real estate firm owned by billionaire Ash Israni and the Israni family, would understand, let alone honor the legacy of Keiro. Unfortunately, the Sakura ICF is now closed, and Pacifica would like to tear down the ICF building to make way for market-rate housing. SOSN and other organizations are watching Pacifica and have garnered support to halt any such development on the Sakura Garden campus, where over 100 seniors still reside in the Sakura Assisted Living and Legacy Memory Care facilities. So the good fight continues, and SOSN and all volunteer advocacy organizations could use your help. So please sign up to volunteer at the SOSN table, which is located right next to the queue, right over here. Next up, we are very excited to introduce Mike Thompson, aka Mike the Poet, who also works as a KCET reporter. Mike will then introduce his friend from the world of Los Angeles poetry, Ruben Fungawaro Guevara. So please, put your hands together for Mike the Poet. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep that energy up.
Who remembers us? Do you remember you? Who remembers us? Do you remember you? We stand here at one of the most important intersections of Los Angeles, First and Central, in front of one of the oldest Buddhist facades in all of America, right behind you here at the Japanese American National Museum. Who remembers us? Do you remember you? Save Our Seniors remembers. I remember my grandfather, Frank Sibley, born in Los Angeles in 1918. He was baptized at Olvera Street. He worked for the Union Pacific Railroad during the war and later on sold air conditioning before he got his own air conditioning until he retired in the 1980s. I remember my grandma Vicky, born in Highland Park in 1917. Her mother lost a daughter a year later in the Spanish flu. Grandma worked at Sears and Roebuck for 30 years even though she had a hunchback. She lived in Inglewood for 50 years and never moved away. Lee Beck remembers his father Luther, a house painter and a preacher who always kept his house open to people in need. Lee remembers swimming and fishing in the American River. Annie Motsakawa remembers her mother Fujiko, who came to Los Angeles from Tokyo when she was 40. Fujiko waited tables in Little Tokyo for 7 years before she opened up her own restaurant in Monterey Park. Who remembers us? Who remembers us? Do you remember you? Ruben Luvada remembers his father who taught him how to sing. Tracy Kiriyama remembers her grandfather who was put in a concentration camp and lost his land twice after it was taken by the government. The second time his nursery was taken, it was for building the 405 freeway. Reverend Ray Fukumoto remembers his classmates from Roosevelt High School. They graduated 60 years ago. F. Douglas Brown remembers growing up in Hunters Point, San Francisco. His father was born in Mississippi and his Filipino mother born in Salinas. They named him after Frederick Douglass. Who remembers us? Do you remember you? David Maldonado, fourth generation Boyle Heights native, remembers his great-grandparents' barber shop on East 1st Street about 100 yards away. Yoko Elaine Takahashi remembers her mentor Don Nakanishi from UCLA. He was a pioneering professor in Asian American studies. David Moncower remembers to take care of his 99-year-old mother and 96-year-old stepfather. The State of Our Seniors Network remembers 134 Japanese Americans who died of COVID, even though there was only 398 beds. State of Our Seniors remembers all the promises Keiro made about coaching sensitive care. And it is when people stop remembering the promises they made that profit gets put over public interest. Greed is what happens when the commodity is placed over the community. CEOs take secret golden parachutes and sell their interests to the highest bidder. The State of Our Seniors Network remembers all the broken promises. Who remembers us? And this is why history is important. James W. Lowe said emotion is the glue that makes history stick. Much more than facts, we remember stories. What's your story? We need to remember, we need to become our own historians, learn our ancestors' stories. What's your story? We need to become historians, dialogue with the landscape. Acknowledgement leads to awakening. Liberation comes from understanding. Understanding transmutes across generations, reverberating with the ancestors. And when we remember who we are and why we believe what we do align and remains true. Who remembers us? Do you remember you? Who remembers us? Do you remember you? Who remembers us? Do you remember you? My mother-in-law was supposed to go to Keiro. She died 2 years ago. She didn't have COVID. She died of dementia, but she was looking at going into Keiro for like 10 plus years, so this is very personal to me. And also, the founder of the Los Angeles branch of the Risho Kosakai Buddhist Church, she actually lived in Keiro for 10 plus years. She was the granddaughter of a very close friend of my wife, so we have a lot of love for Save Our Seniors, and we believe in this 120%.
Now, without further ado, I'm really honored to bring up a mentor of mine and just an incredible Los Angeles poet, musician, and artist. He's recorded albums with Frank Zappa. He lives just a few blocks away from here. He recently wrote an incredible book from the University of California Press, Confessions of a Radical Chicano Doo-Wop Singer. Also, if you get a chance, there was an award-winning documentary about his life on KCT's Artbound. So please give your eyes and ears to an amazing Los Angeles artist, Ruben Fonporo Gubada. Give it up for Ruben, everybody. Give it up.
Okay, I'm going to use my voice. All right. I used to live at the Little Tokyo Hotel down the street here. And see that tree over there at the end of Democracy Center? That's the Aoyama tree. I used to come out and look at that tree all the time, and it was an inspiration, and it was also a comfort. So I wrote a short story. Sci-fi love story about the tree, and I think I'll read it for you. It's called Sakura. The story is about a 35-year-old Japanese-American poet, activist here in Tokyo, named Mike Miyata. And he has adopted a caregiver, who I call an android spirit. The name is Messiah. So he has a terminal illness, he's about to die, so he has his last dinner with the robot. And he says, shall we go to the Aoyama tree now? Not yet. I want to read a poem I wrote for you. Time for Sakura. Cherry blossom, celebrate. Another visit. A time to reflect. A time for humility, sadness, beauty, joy. Only a few weeks. A blaze of radiant heat. Short, like life itself. Few humans are left. Transitions are common now. Last rite of passage. Nature will remain. Honor its magical truth. Let its sound be heard. Spiritual androids, new stewards of the planet. Please keep it alive. Messiah, period. Tell fellow android stewards, cherish something. Remember humans, when the cherry blossom bloom, I will be there too. Now it's time to go. I promise to always honor you and Sakura. I put on his Japanese kimono and the smiles gentle help. He then walked out to the garden for the last time. Calm and very goodbye. Mike looked out at the window of the transport vehicle with Messiah sitting next to him and marveled at how beautiful little Tokyo had become as they approached the Rhode Island. The north side of Fifth Street and St. Edward's Street to Central Avenue became an historical monument, with most of its buildings fully destroyed. Cherry trees in full bloom lined the sidewalks. The Japanese American National Museum and the Democracy Center were rebuilt in all of their former glory. This is after a cataclysmic earthquake in Los Angeles in 2010. Mike was armed. Mike smiled as he was reading past them. They arrived at the tomb, and Mike slowly stood up with Messiah holding his arm and spoke. His eyes moist, head held high. Oh, Aoyama tree, thank you for standing so tall and strong, with dignity and integrity, giving strength and harmony to our community with its prodigious return. Their mighty branches reaching out and covering us with prosperity and hope, and continue on the peaceful path for a continued better future. Please keep Little Tokyo strong at heart and with purpose. And please remember my wife Hannah, my daughter Rachel, and Messiah with all of your love and compassion. Thank you. Messiah then opened his silver box that contained a gold helmet, gently placed it on Mike's head, and plugged it into another box that was connected to the tree. Then Messiah turned to Mike, their eyes aligned, and spoke softly. Dear Miyako-san, thank you for taking care of all my needs and concerns for the past 20 years. They have been years filled with the joy of sharing my evolving essence, my synthetic humanity. It has been an inspirational honor to have served you. I will not follow your wishes to transmit your consciousness into me and into our sacred tree as a symbolic act of marriage. Technology has finally found a way to keep love alive. Now you can be together with your ancestors, lost family, welcome home, Miyako-san. Welcome to our heaven. A bright, radiant aura of golden light encircled Mike, Messiah, and the tree as the lever was slowly pulled. Messiah then embraced Mike for a few minutes as they merged in electrical, ecstatic spirit, their eyes sealed in grace. Suddenly Messiah cried out, "My dear Miyako-san, I feel and hear you. I hear your laughter, your heartbeat, yes, your heartbeat." There was silence and radiant tears of joy. After the cremation, Messiah returned and buried Mike's ashes around the base of the tree. As Messiah turned around to say goodbye, a warm, gentle breeze whispered through the leaves. Love is all there is. Thank you.
Let's make some noise for Mike the Poet and Ruben Papalawa Guevara. Come on, let them hear it. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Next, we have solidarity statements from community organizations that have been critical to the Save Our Seniors Network and Sakura Family Council campaign. They stood with us shoulder to shoulder, and SOSN co-chair David Monkawa will introduce the community representatives.
Thank you, Derek. I'd like to get some of our friends up here. I see Maureen Cruz from healthcare for us. Can we have CCED, King, Mr. King Chung? UK Progressives, NCR, I believe Mark Masota. Local Historical Society, Royal Heights Community Partnership, Hannah, Neighborhood Safety Companies, all the folks wearing the yellow vests and the whole table over there. protecting our elders. Bishop Diane Penn, representing Japanese American Bar Association, Organization of Chinese Americans, Asian American Pacific American Women's Lawyers Association. Good evening. My name is Kansha, a member of Chinese Community for Equitable Development, CCD. We organized residents in Chinatown for 10 years. Most of them are senior citizens. So we know how important it is for the work of SOS Network, because it won't take much for a senior to go from senior citizen housing to a nursing home. It won't take much. Once you're there. So CCD gives SOS Network a standing support for the struggle, 1, to get affordable, 2, caring and safe, and 3, bicultural care facilities for the elderly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello everyone. We are here to honor and celebrate the precious lives lost to a cruel policy of eviction for profit. And we are here to grieve at the unnecessary suffering and the onerous burdens placed on families forced to compromise the security and well-being of their loved ones. We insist on respect, decency, humanity, and justice. We are here to once again say no to deadly profiteering. Healthcare for us works for a just and compassionate society for all. Everybody in, nobody out. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, Maureen.
Hello, I'm Mark Masaoka of EK Progressives
Yay!
and EK for Civil Rights and Redress. For 50 years, the Japanese American community contributed its dollars and time to build up the 4 facilities of the Keiro Group. Then the Keiro board sold it without community input to a for-profit corporation. Now, 5 years later, the for-profit corporation has closed down one facility, pushed out its bilingual staff, and rented out one floor of a facility to very severely ill COVID patients, from which the disease spread to the rest of the facility. We support the continuing efforts of SOS to protect the remaining residents and seek justice for those who have been harmed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Good evening, my name is Vivian Escalante. I am the CEO and president of Boyle Heights Community Partners. We are actually the nonprofit organization that is going to be presenting the cultural heritage nomination for Sakura Gardens, or actually also known as the Jewish Home for the Aged, Japanese for the Home for the Aged. And this has actually been a site that should always be and remain for our elders in their forever homes. So I certainly hope that we can actually get legislation passed. And this is why we are all here this evening. Thanks to SOSN for their efforts in trying to do this. And don't forget, we will all be seniors soon. So we've got to make sure that our elders who stay in their forever homes, because we're going to be following them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vivian. We're talking about being seniors soon.
Good evening. On behalf of the Japanese American Bar Association, OCA of Greater Los Angeles, and the Asian Pacific American Women Lawyers Alliance, we would like to express our support of the commendable and dedicated efforts of Save Our Seniors Network and other supportive organizations and individuals to defend, protect, and advocate for bilingual and bicultural care for our seniors, especially after the drastic decline or loss of such services at the 4 former nonprofit Keiro facilities that were sold to Pacifica Companies a for-profit entity despite massive community opposition. The vision of the original founders of Keiro, established about 60 years ago, to provide compassionate, quality, bilingual, and bicultural senior care should be revived and expanded to ensure that the health, safety, and welfare of our seniors are properly protected, particularly as our senior population and the still existing need for appropriate and bilingual and bicultural senior care continue to grow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kei-Ai. And finally, we have panel. We need to receive the hands.
Okay, hey Brian, Eric.
And agents of the please.
Okay, hey everybody, we're NSC and Canada, and we fight anti-Asian violence. Now there's nothing more violent like a corporation like Pacifica putting profits over patients. Bilingual and bicultural Medicare for all would have kept those seniors safe during the pandemic and saved thousands of lives from COVID. We want justice for our elders. Keiro, you owe the community big time. Replace the homes you gave to Pacifica. Return the community's money. Properly compensate your clients. And legislators, you're still here. We are now. Support Medicare for all. Because we're not going to allow our elders to be abused again. And one more thing. So tonight, we're providing security. And so if any of you feel kind of uncomfortable walking to your car, or you're having some sort of trouble, you feel unsafe, hit up one of the yellow vests here, or go to the panic table, and we'll try to hook you up, because we're all about like safety. We protect us at the end of the day. It's going to be us who make sure we get bilingual, bicultural Medicare for all. And it was us that stepped in when Pacifica just did all their cruelty and they abused our elders and kicked it out during the pandemic and caused so much grief to our families. So if you think about it, all of us here, all of us that are involved here, we're fighting anti-Asian violence. And we protect us at the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Giving us the Livestream companions. One of the few groups actually on the street engaging seniors.
The telephone's too small to read the letters. Yeah, here. Sorry. Right, we have 134 candles representing our seniors who have died from COVID in the Pacifica Companies facilities, and more candles available for audience participation. In commemoration of those tragic deaths, you'll have the opportunity to place the lit candles in front of the 134 origami sen hangings representing the same. Those who have received a candle, please line up in front of the stage, and our volunteers will direct you to the table during the interfaith memorial and candlelight service. Good job. Good job. Next, I would like to introduce Reverend Ray Kumoto, who also serves as the Save Our Seniors Network Interfaith Network Director and the SOSN Omotenashi Committee Acting Director, who will lead our Interfaith Candlelight Memorial Service for those lost to COVID-19 during the pandemic.
Thank you very much, and thank you for being patient with us. We're kind of running late, as you can kind of figure. And tonight, thank you for joining us in our Interfaith Candlelight Service. Memorial service for the 134 seniors who lost their lives to COVID-19 at the Pacifica Companies facility. Those who have a candle, please put them on the table as we begin the service. And I will be beginning the service very shortly, so just line up and start. Okay, we have with us, and if they would join me up here, we have Iman Nori Ito from Higashi Honganji. We have Minister Diane Bukier from API Rise. We have Reverend Ken Nagana from Hisho Oseikai and have a group over there. And we have Mr. Jeffrey Yamamoto representing Marino. We will begin the service with the reading of Sambujo. Sambujo, or the welcoming of three Buddhas. We will set our flowers for the welcome. We will end the service. We will end the service with a letter on white ashes written by Genyo Shon in the 8th Avenue of Honganji by Iman Nori Ito. The letter has a universal meaning, and even as Iman Ito reads it, if you will simply add your own thoughts and beliefs, thank you. The sambujo and the scattering of flowers are keha, which we will be scattering, which are technically leaf petals, flower petals. For those who are participating in scattering of the flower petals, please scatter the keha within the word get. For three Buddhas, we are scattering in the Tendai tradition, which is going it high enough. So as we scatter and provide everybody for coming here and welcoming the Buddhas. This is a welcome, not a prayer or a worship, and I just want you to realize that. I will start the chant of Sambujo. At this time, I will have Minister Diane Bukier
This afternoon,
There's something
there was a beautiful gathering of musicians and activists and artists coming together. And so if you could pause and read with me two statements right above my left hand under the pictures. It says, read with me now. When the winds come, we kindle warmth where we are. Build fires and homes and friends. We plant on land we do not own, giving care, taking care, feeding each other. Let's acknowledge that we are on sacred, stolen land. Feel the earth under your feet. Let's acknowledge that we are standing in Little Tokyo, in J-Town. This is very personal to me, my brothers and sisters. I worship brown Jesus. I worship a Jesus that not only walked with the marginalized, but was marginalized. And I am convinced that Jesus would be aligned with us and not with the power brokers and the profiteering of Pacifica. Can I get an amen? I would have wanted to put my 94-year-old stepmother into Keiro, and now we are at a loss as to where she can go. Let's take a moment now. Think about a beloved elder in your care, in your family, in your circle. Think of that person right now. See their face. See their faces. I'd like to hear their names. Will you say their names with me?
Kathy Ujie. Let's hear some names. Other names? Miyoko Yamashita. Yuki Yamashita. Isamu Ujie. Say their names. See their face. Say that? Grace Hamachi. See their faces. Say their names.
Hold your beloved in your spirit. Hold them close in your chest. Now take a deep breath. Feel your breath. Feel your heartbeat, knowing that many of our elders have taken their last breath. They no longer have a heart. Their hearts are no longer beating, yet ours are, and we will honor their legacy with our breath and with our heartbeat. We rebuke profiting of the lives of our beloved elders. We rebuke the violation of neglect. We rebuke the violation of our history and our culture. Think of our ancestors, how they came here. Imagine their journey here. The oceans remember. The sky remembers. The trees remember. The earth under our feet remember. We remember. The people remember. Ashe and Amen.
Thank you very much. At this time, we'll have Reverend Pinagata from Misho Kei-Ai. Reverend Ken?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm like Assistant Reverend Misho Kei-Ai, Los Angeles. Our head minister, Reverend Hoseyama, was unable to come today. I wanted to quickly explain how we relate to the SOS and the fact that Misho Kei-Ai bought the old Higashi Church in 1977. And our first minister, Mrs. Nakamura, Reverend Nakamura, was our first Misho Kei-Ai minister in the whole continental USA. And she dedicated her 5, 6, 7 years with our church, and eventually she retired and resided at the Keiro home. And many of our senior pioneer leaders of our Misho Kei-Ai was also at Keiro home. In fact, we knew Fred Wada, the original person who created Keiro home. He worked very hard going to Japan to get funding and to support for many of the dire citizens, senior citizens of the Japanese American society here. And he was able to create the Keiro home. It was a well-established place. A lot of senior members had a wonderful time retiring and enjoying the environment, the cultural features that they helped, and with the wonderful Japanese cultural dishes that they were able to enjoy for many, many years. So we were somewhat dismayed at the prospect of Keiro home being bought out, and that the consequence of many of the senior citizens were in dire straits. So we as Misho Kei-Ai wanted to support that, and one of our features is the Matori, the energetic youth people supporting us, and hopefully we can somehow give you energy so that we can go on and make sure our Keiro senior citizens are not forgotten, and that their wishes will be to enjoy their later life in the proper perspective than where they are right now. Thank you very much.
Mr. Jeffrey Yamamoto from Maryland.
I am Jeff Yamamoto from St. Francis Xavier Chapel, Japanese Catholic Center. Most of you know us as Marino. You're very welcome to call us by that name. I'm honored to represent our pastor, Father Dwan, here at the Interfaith Candlelight Memorial Service at Kansha Obon. Every Christmas in the 10 years before its sale, we would take our Sunday school children caroling at Keiro. It was always so special to see the seniors joyfully singing along with the Sunday school kids, moving to the music, clapping enthusiastically. Memories of those happy scenes still linger fresh. As we would gather to leave, some would want to talk, to shake hands, shake with two hands, and hold on a moment. Stay a little while. And sometimes we would see lunch being served. It was always so hot. Today we honor the 134 seniors who passed away at the Pacifica facilities. It is always hard to lose loved ones, but we believe that death is a passageway to the next life, hopefully a better life. And of course, death is inevitable, but we are not in a hurry to get there. we cherish life. We live our lives to the fullest in the very best way we can. So we care for ourselves as well as possible. And more importantly, we must care for those who cannot care for themselves. Keiro means respect for our elders. That's why Keiro was established. That COVID took so very many lives at Pacifica is both tragedy and travesty. We can't change that. But how can we best honor the memories of those we lost? We can do whatever it takes to bring back facilities with the same standards and culturally sensitive care established by Keiro, and bring those standards and that culturally sensitive care to seniors of all cultures. Save Our Seniors Network, thank you. Thank God for your dedication to our seniors. Gambate! Everyone, take good care, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Now, for the final individual, Niman Noriaki will be reading letters on the white ashes after his talk. After which we will be dancing. So we're almost there.
It's said sometimes that we Japanese, and that includes us Japanese Americans also, are too preoccupied with honoring the dead. Our sights are directed, some say, too much towards the past and not enough to the present and future. This is primarily due to the culture of Buddhism. People in Japan tend to remember a loved one's Memorial Day better than we remember birthday. But we feel that this is a positive. Our spiritual tradition does encourage us to live fully in the present, but to look back so that we can learn from the past. Most importantly, perhaps, to reflect on the wishes those who lived before us had for us living here today. As we gather to remember those 139 friends who passed away, we can think about the lives that they lived and think about what they wish for us. It is the occasion to honor and to remember them, and we must ask, what is it that this gathering can awaken us to? I remembered the poem called When I Awoke, written by a modern Buddhist Japanese poet, Yoshio Koi. The rough translation is what I wish to share. When I awoke, I found that I was alive. I had not died, I was alive. I had put aside all of my efforts to live as I enjoyed my sleep. But when I awoke, I found that I was alive. On this most wonderful morning, brighter, more wonderful than any since the beginning of time, I was alive. No, rather, I had been given the opportunity to live. The key point of this poem is the last line, no, rather, I had been given the opportunity to live. The Buddhist understanding of life is to use the term ikasareru. Ikiru means to live, but ikasareru means to be given the opportunity to live. May this occasion inspire us to work together to build a community in which all live in the spirit of ikasareru, of learning from the past, to come to appreciate this opportunity to live together in true harmony. I'd like to share with you also a traditional passage called On White Ashes. And as Reverend Fumoto mentioned, it is a tradition in our Honganji, Nishi, and Hibachi traditions to read this letter at funeral services at our temples. It was said that it was written for a friend who had lost a daughter. And ever since then, it's been a very important teaching for all of us. It goes like this. In silently contemplating the transient nature of human existence, nothing is more fragile and fleeting in this world than the life of a human being. Thus we have not heard of human life lasting for 1,000 years. Life swiftly passes, and who among us can maintain his form for even 100 years? Whether I go before others, or whether others go before me, whether it be today, or whether it be tomorrow, who is to know? Those who depart before us are as countless as the drops of dew. Though in the morning we may have radiant health, in the evening we may return to white ashes. When the winds of impermanence blow, our eyes are closed forever. And when the last breath leaves us, our face loses its color. Though loved ones gather and lament, everything is to no avail. The body is then sent into an open field and vanishes from this world with the smoke of cremation, leaving only the white ashes. Nothing is more real than this truth of life. The fragile nature of human existence underlies both the young and old, and therefore we must one and all turn to the teachings of the Buddha and awaken to the ultimate essence of life. By so understanding the meaning of death, we come to appreciate the meaning of this life which is to be treasured because it is unrepeatable. By virtue of true compassion, let us realize the unfelt value of this existence, and let us live together with gratitude in our hearts. With reverence, I remain.
Thank you very much, Mr. And as a final gesture, we would please receive the candle. Thank you for your patience. And again, we are really here to celebrate as well as honor and remember the 134 deaths. But the truth of the matter is, we're also here to dance. Is anybody ready to dance? This is what Bon is all about. They call it Kei-Ai, a gathering of joy. And that's what we're here to remember, honor, and be joyful. To dance. And let me put it this way. We're going to do 7 dances, and because we're running late, we won't be doing any additional dances. But what it's going to come right down to, those people that know how to dance, great, do it. We have Elaine Fukumoto, who will be leading the dancers. We have 4 people that will be helping her. We have Bev Toyama. We have James Harada. I don't see Toru Nagao. Is Toru here? Yes. Okay, Toru Nagao and Christine Inoue. Now, each one of them is a dance teacher in their own right, albeit Toru-san more social dance. What it comes down to is, I'm going to turn it over to Elaine right now. She will be leading the dances. And before we do that, those people that are sitting on chairs right there, can you kind of put them off and push them off to the outside perimeter? And those people that are kind of comfortable, please do it, because we need room to dance.
While we are dancing. Okay. James, raise your hand. Trish, raise your hand. Shirley, raise your hand. Christina's taking pictures. Let's see pictures. Chloe, where are you? Oh. Okay, these are our lead dancers. We'll just start the music and follow the instructors inside, and I will talk you through the dance. First dance will be Ball Body Uta, which is a song about Obon. No, Ball Body Uta is first.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Together.
That's as loud as it